you. Like what you drink. Well, what you need to know about me is that I have been an executive coach and an operations expert and a life coach for 15 years. Hey, Zara! Before it was popular, I'm even kind of surprised sometimes how popular this is, but I've been doing this for 15 years full time as an entrepreneur. Have been very blessed and successful in my business. And now what I'm going to try to do is help you guys do some of the same. Hey, Romalis, in stuff like, you know, we have a lot of challenges in figuring out how to not only run our lives, but run our businesses as well. And I like to see myself as an advocate for the entrepreneur because I've been doing it for a long time and I know the ins and outs of how challenging it could be. I mean, shoot, it's been 15 years and still sometimes I'm like, what? Okay, what's really happening? So I'm a coach that's here. Hey, Dawn, accessible to you guys. I'm a coach for Forbes Coaches Council. I've done everything from the Steve Harvey Morning Show to the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Just really, really blessed. And now I'm hoping, hey Lester, hoping that I'll be able to share some of this stuff with you so that you'll be able to do your thing and really go out there in the world and be extra, extra fabulous. So let me talk to you about this article. You can check it out on my Facebook feed, A Lesson in the Milk. Shout out to Hope for Women magazine because that was an article that was featured there. Love my girl Angelia White, an awesome editor of that magazine. So check it out. If you haven't subscribed, you need to do that too. Again, hey Sherry, you need to check out our Live Like You Matter group. Come and join us so that you can find out more about what we're doing. Hey Keisha, love you girl. So a lesson in the milk. So I'm in Walmart. And I'm minding my own business. I get in the line to check out, again, my ad, minding my own business. I'm behind my cart, very nice lady behind her cart in front of me, and she is trying to get her groceries. So I'm a pretty observant girl, but again, minding my own business. And I noticed that the cashier is like giving her greater fever. Like I'm looking and I'm like, man, she's looking at this list. Obvious that the nice lady was on public assistance, has her baby in the cart. Hey, Lindsay. And she's looking at her like she's less than. She's not saying it, but she's looking at the list and she's like, this isn't on the list. You can't get this. This is not on the list. You can't get that. That's not on the list. So mind you, I'm standing there and I'm like, wow, okay, this is how it goes down. Checking it out. Feeling a little funny, but holding my own. Then we get to the milk. And she says, quite stank, pissed off, and upset with this woman that is respectful, not bothering her. You can't get this because you can only get whole milk on your plan. Like in other words to say, you know that, I own Walmart, and you are totally inconveniencing me by wanting to get 2% milk. I promise you, you guys, I'm standing there and now I'm starting to say, okay, oh, thanks, Keisha. Now I'm starting to say, do I say something? Because now I'm heated. I'm a little embarrassed for the lady, but I don't know, do I say something? Do I get involved? What do I do? So the lady now, if she started out at 5'4", she's now about 4'10" because she's shrinking in front of her son. She's totally embarrassed. And now I'm standing there saying, I don't know what to do. But that was the whole point. I did know what to do, but I was positioning myself, though I had already been positioned. Tonight's talk is about don't reject your positioning. I had already been positioned to be right behind this lady in the line. I could have been anywhere in Walmart. Y'all know how Walmart is. I could have been trying to buy some plants, getting some detergent, doing whatever. No, I'm standing right behind this woman and I'm witnessing the whole thing. I didn't get there late. God made it that I was right there for the whole transaction. But I was ready to reject the position that God had put me in. Hey, Reggie. Hey, Arlene. I was ready to reject it because I started thinking about myself. Okay? I started thinking about, if I say something, is this woman going to take my act as one of kindness? Is she going to reject me? Is it going to cause something that I won't know what to do when it moves in a bad direction? But notice, it was all about me. Quick, things shifted to me thinking about myself. And now, how am I going to position myself as if I hadn't already been perfectly positioned to do exactly what I was supposed to do? So I had to stop for a second. Quick, this happens because, mind you, she's already rejected this woman getting this milk. This entire conversation is happening in like seconds, the speed of light. I am trying to figure out, where do I insert myself? Do I stand back, protect myself, or do I do something to help this woman? And I said to the lady behind the cash register, and I gotta admit, I was a little salty. I wasn't the nice Ask Dr. Nicole professional. I was a little salty. I said, I'll get the milk for her. I said, please put that milk in her cart. She put the milk in her cart. The lady looked at me. She said, thank you. I said, no. Thank you. I said, is there anything else I can get for you? She said, no, thank you so much. And I had to stop for a minute. Hey, Deb. Hey, Bobby. I had to stop for a minute and I had to say, now, why did you do that? Why did you seek to reposition what God had already positioned? He had already put you in the perfect position to be a blessing to somebody else. Hey, Tabitha. He'd already done that because our job is to be light and then give it away. This doesn't just happen in scenarios like this, you guys. I would love to say it's because it was super sensitive and it was a stranger and I wasn't really sure. But the truth of the matter is that kind of conversation happens with us all the time, daily for some of us. God sets us up. We're right there. He's like, all you got to do is move in it. And we're like, no, I'm not sure. Did you really position that for me? Is that what's supposed to be happening? I don't know. Maybe not. We talk ourselves out of it as if we're on this journey by ourselves. It wasn't a coincidence that I was right there at that time. God could have chosen anybody to be behind that woman. But what he did was he chose me because he knew that I had a heart to do something. So the first question for you is, where have you been positioned? Straight talk. Hey, Crystal. Where have you been positioned in the last 7 days? Just keep it real. Where you said, I'm cool. I reject that positioning for me. Either because I think it's going to be too uncomfortable. I don't know if I'm going to fail. I don't know if I'm going to succeed. And then what do I do? The thing is, you have to resist assaulting yourself with why me? Or is this right for me? Or is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Notice I use the word assault. The reason being is, how are you going to know? Who's going to come down from the sky and tell you, other than what has already been done, you guys? What has already been done is you've been positioned. So that's your key to say, okay, I'm here, I'm paying attention, I'm present, I'm just going to go. Lord, protect me, I'm just going to go. 9 times out of 10, when you go, you're not disappointed. The other hand of that is sometimes you're even like, wow, I did the right thing. I feel good about that. Stop letting doubt take the best positioning with you. Kick doubt to the curb. Go anyway. Remember, most of this stuff is about an assignment. Yeah, we've got big assignments, you guys. Purpose, calling, all that stuff. You know I get it. But in all of that, there are little teeny baby assignments to see whether or not you have the stamina, the obedience, and whether you're following the guided path. So every time you say no, it's really like saying, I'm not ready. Remember that. When you say no, it is akin to saying, I'm not ready. Now, mind you, we're all praying for all kind of stuff. Bless me with this. Improve my business. Make this happen for me. Make that happen for me. Then we get positioned and we're like, no, I'm not ready. So you got to be willing to shine bright. No matter what you think anybody is going to say, your job is to shine anyway and prove that you're ready for the next level of your assignment. Because yes, it is in levels. There is no master. I do operations for a living. Uh-oh, we're back. I hope we're back. Are we back? I think so. Can you hear me, you guys? Tap or do something if you can hear me. I hope so. Okay, I think so. So I'm going to be teaching some things and doing some trainings on operation stuff. But listen, everything is in levels, right? So the objective is to do something well and then duplicate that effort, right? So the more you're able to train your muscle of fear, the more you're able to train that muscle of fear, the more it knows that you are not going to just be hoodwinked or pushed over by the littlest thing. You're not going to be overwhelmed or anxious by the littlest thing, right? So it's up to you to say, okay, I'm praying for certain things. I'm being positioned for certain things. How am I going to deal with it when a request is made on me that makes me feel a little uncomfortable in my belly? Am I going to walk away from it? Or am I going to say, no, I'm ready, so I'm going to say yes? In that line, as simple as that was with that woman, could I have walked away, minded my own business, and kept moving? Absolutely. I would have missed out on a huge opportunity, because now I realize many of those small things that we think have nothing to do with us, they absolutely have everything to do with showing God that we're ready for bigger and better assignments where other people will see the God in us. I didn't intend to go up and say, hey lady, look at me. See the God in me. Look at me. If anything, I was trying to shrink. I was really for a while wishing that I wasn't there. But in accepting it, she was able to have her dignity. I was able to see God do something in her, see God do something in me. And I tell you, that ain't bad for a trip to the Walmart. So this is my first Facebook Live. I hope you guys liked it. I think we got cut off one time, but then reconnected. Again, this is Ask Dr. Nicole. If you come on, yay for the heart. If you come on Facebook, definitely you're going to try to friend us, because we want to be your friend. Come to our group. Hey, Kelly. Come to our group, the Live Like You Matter group. Tell all your girlfriends about that. Hey, Reginald. Hey, Deb. See, I'm trying to do everything they told me to do. I'm saying things to the people that I love that are coming on. Lots of notes, y'all, but we're trying to make it happen. So we're going to do this, I think, like every Tuesday night. Hopefully I won't be as nervous, and I'll be able to give you guys a whole lot of cool stuff. But if you have some questions, definitely post them on my Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter. We'll be doing some periscopes that'll be really cool. Hopefully you'll tell us. And come and join our group. Hey, Melody. Love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. AskDrNicole.com. Follow us, friend us, all that good stuff. And have an amazing, amazing Tuesday. Whatever's left of it. Love you. Bye. Now I got to figure out how to get off. Oh, I think it's this.